right, we're live. Sorry, I need to like adjust this a little bit. All right, let's see if anybody is around. Try to like move my setup a little bit. There we go. Thought I would come on here and do an unboxing, as it was a good day for book mail today. So we'll give it a couple minutes and see if people show up. Yeah, Friday night, I don't know, are the people in? Oh, okay, we got a couple people. Awesome. Hi guys, feel free to say hi. So I'm going to be unboxing. I've got a few packages. I have a book outlet order that came in. This was my Black Friday. Hello. My Black Friday order for book outlet came in. I also got my very first ever Voxbox from Influenster, so that's exciting. So I thought I would open that up. And then my wonderful friend Amanda over at the Naughty Librarian was very kind and sent me a Christmas gift. So it's a book from Amazon. So I thought I would open those up here with you guys. How's everyone doing tonight? Kevin vlogs in 127 pages into Percy Jackson book 1. Awesome. Oh, that's great. You know, I've never read the original ones. And I'm pretty far. Right now I'm listening to the audiobook of Queen of Air and Darkness, the new Cassandra Clare book. It's the end of the Infernal Devices series. And so far that's going very well. It is narrated by James Marsters, also known as Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So it's fun. That's a great deal. All 5 books for $35. Awesome. Cool. All right. Well, I am gonna go ahead and open up. So first up, I have my package from my friend Amanda. And she was super kind. It's like an early Christmas present. Guys, I don't know what happened. Saying that, you're saying that it's lagging. Is it back? Let me know how it's going, guys. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, haven't had problems with this before, but our internet sometimes is a little weird. Okay, so The Bone Witch by Rin Chapeko, back to normal. Great, good. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this will like continue normally. So I know this is like a YA fantasy. I think the author is from like Indonesia or the Philippines or something. And yeah, I don't know exactly what it's about, but I'm all for like own voices fantasy. So thank you so much, Amanda. I really appreciate it. That's super sweet, and it's not something that I have, so that's awesome. All right, next thing that I thought I would open before I get to the book outlet order is this. This is the first time I've actually gotten one. I joined Influenster. It's a place for like influencers to get complimentary things to review. So I don't know like how good these boxes are, but this is my very first one. So let's open it together, shall we, and see what all is in here. And then I guess I will be reviewing whatever stuff they sent me. Okay, so here we go. This is the Let It Snow box, appropriate for the winter. And on the back, it's got all of the things that came in here. Oh, okay. So this is cute, but not terribly useful. Kevin vlogs asked, should I become a booktuber? I mean, I think if it's something that you care about, if you're passionate about books, I mean, why not? I think it's great. I think you should make videos about whatever it is that you love to make videos about. You know, this is like a marathon being on YouTube. But the first thing is this Grinch reindeer antler. It's super cute, but it's for a dog. And I do not have a dog, but it's a cute idea. Has anybody else seen the new Grinch? We took our kids to see it. It was pretty cute. It was a little long, but it was cute. And I guess this is to promote the Grinch with BarkBox. It's like a monthly subscription box for your dog, which is cool. Like I said, unfortunately don't have a dog. Try putting this like on my 2-year-old. He actually might be really into that. I don't know. Maybe. It's a cute idea. Okay, and then also going with the Grinch theme. Oh, this is pretty adorable. There's young Grinch. It's from the new movie. That's cute. I suspect that this is also supposed to be like a dog toy, but like my kids would like this. So, nice. It's like such a random grouping of things. Okay, there's a few more items in here. Baby Grinch. Yeah, they've got a Baby Grinch in the new movie. Okay, this looks like it could be fun. We've got a mask from Mask Bar. I've never tried them before. Black gold peel off mask, charcoal and 24 karat gold. Interesting. Okay, so like, is the gold actually, does it actually do anything, or does it just sound cool that you have gold in your mask, you know? I don't know. I doubt it's very much, but yeah, so I will try this out. Sounds like fun. I don't do masks that often, but I probably should do them more than I do. I know they're good for your skin, so I'll try that one out. Let's see. Oh, goodness, what is this? We've got Royal Honey and Kalahari Desert Melon Dry Shampoo by Not Your Mother's Naturals. Nice. I do actually use dry shampoo sometimes, and it is expensive, so I am very happy to have that. That's cool. So I will give that a try. I wonder what it smells like. I don't know. It smells good. Honey and melon. Nice. Okay, so I'll have to try that out, and hopefully it does. The only thing with having brown hair and using dry shampoo is you want one that like doesn't leave white residue at your roots, because that's really a problem. But I will give this a try and review it and probably post about it on Instagram. So if you want to know my thoughts, maybe I'll talk about it sometime as a follow-up, but otherwise I'll probably review it on Instagram. All right, only one other thing, I guess. Although I think there were supposed to be some, like, two other, wait, what? I think there were supposed to be two other things in here, but whatever. They might have missed something. It's fine. All right, so the other thing here is Gold Bond Ultimate Skin Protectant Cream, Cracked Skin Relief. Cool. Okay. I mean, heading into winter in New York, that's actually fairly useful. I have dry skin. This is for your hands, though, not your face, but I will try that out as well. Cool. Well, thank you, Influenster. I appreciate my first Voxbox. These should be fun to try out. So I think, so on the back of this, it says that there's supposed to be a black gold foil sheet mask and a peel-off mask. So is this two masks, or did they only send me one? This is the peel-off mask. So I didn't get a sheet mask. So I don't know if that's like a mistake or if you get one or the other. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, it's cool. So thank you. Those will be fun to try out. Okay, now let's get into more books. I have this like giant box of books from Book Outlet. I'll attempt to show you without like knocking over my phone. Here we go. Yes, it's pretty big. I have some stuff that I got for the kids. Most of it's for me, some of it's for the kids. So they had a really great Black Friday sale where, if you're not familiar with Book Outlet, they have highly, highly discounted books. I know, it's all about, like, love the books. They have highly discounted books, and then for Black Friday, starting right at like 10:30 a.m., it's an extra 30% off. Excuse me. So I like had my cart ready to go beforehand. Oh geez, sorry, I'm like knocking this. Maybe I should move this to the floor so I don't like knock over my tripod with my phone. Hold on. Okay. Oh. All right, so let's open this. I'll show you the stuff I got. So, okay, so I see some of the kids stuff on the top. I know not all of you. I have a 4-year-old and an almost 2-year-old. How much did the books cost? Great question. They were an extra 30% off. Let me take a look at my invoice here. So my total was $62.02 for all of the books that I'm going to show you. So I'll tell you the sale price. Excuse me. So first thing is a kid's item. This is super cute. It's a phonics box of 12 Pete the Cat books, very popular with young kids. Let me see if I can open this up. So it's got 12 books in it. We like Pete the Cat. It's really cute. I don't know if any of the rest of you guys have young children. I've got, like I said, I have a 4-year-old and then my youngest is almost 2. So this was $5.24 on sale, which I thought was really great. And it's just these cute little, uh-oh, we've got like bedtime happening, sorry, in the background. Pete the Cat and the Bad Banana. So it's just these little like learn to read books, and my 4-year-old is right at that stage where, you know, he's learning to sound out words, so these seemed great. So there's 12 of them. I thought that'll be good. So that'll probably be a Christmas present since that's coming up soon. Awesome. And then this one is for my younger one. I thought this was really cute. The Grouchy Ladybug by Eric Carle. He's well known for The Very Hungry Caterpillar and Brown Bear. Brown Bear, What Do You See? They're again, very popular with like toddlers. So let's see, this one was $3.35 on sale, which I thought was also pretty good. Let me see if I have any other kids books. Okay, one more kids thing, and then all the rest of it is stuff for me. So let me find the kids thing, and then we'll move on. Oh my gosh, if I can manage to find it. Of course, it's at the bottom of all the books, guys. Like the thing that I'm looking for. But see, if this wasn't live, I would just be editing all of this out. Kingdom of Ash. Oh, well, okay. I mean, Book Outlet doesn't have Kingdom of Ash because that's a brand new book. I do have Kingdom of Ash. If you guys haven't seen it, I went to Sarah J. Maas's New York City event and filmed the entire thing. So that is up. And I am planning on reading Kingdom of Ash this month, actually. Okay, last kids thing, and then I'll get into the other stuff I got. Story Time with Daniel. This is another Learn to Read boxed set. Kevin Vlog says his mom might buy him the whole Throne of Glass set. That's exciting. I really like the series. I know not everyone does, but I'm a fan. I last month finished reading Tower of Dawn. So if you guys don't know, Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood is a really big deal these days. I actually love it. It's a cartoon spin-off series of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. So it takes some of the characters from the Imagination Land and puts them into like a cartoon for, you know, toddlers and preschoolers, and it's super cute. So this comes with like, I don't know, a bunch of these little Daniel Tiger Learn to Read books, which again are going to be a big hit with my kids. So that's really exciting. And in case you're wondering, this box set was $5.54. Again, really good deal. This is normally $16, so a third of the normal price with the 30% off. So I'm very happy with that. Okay. Now let's move on to the books that I got for myself, because most of them are that. First up, I've been collecting books by Kiersten White. I've only actually read one of her books. I read The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein a couple months back, and it was fantastic, really good. And I have the first couple books in her, like, And I Darken, that trilogy, and I keep meaning to read it. I keep not getting to it. But I picked up, all this to say, I picked up another Kiersten White book. This is one of her earlier series, Paranormalcy, and I don't actually know what this is about. Also, it's like slightly damaged, but that's probably why it was so cheap. How much was this? Paranormalcy, this was $3.77. And it's like a YA paranormal thing. A girl named Evie works for the International Paranormal Containment Agency. She's falling for a shapeshifter. I mean, you know, this could be fun. I've heard some people say they like it. I don't know necessarily how good it is, but it was very inexpensive. Another person who I am getting super into lately is Jay Kristoff. I'm such a fan. Lifelike is fantastic, and the Nevernight Chronicles are also really fantastic. Yes, it's like a paranormal romance series is what it looks like. Kevin Vlogs is asking. Yes, I think that's what it is. But Jay Kristoff writes pretty dark but really smart and entertaining fiction with really great female characters, which not all male writers hit the right notes with their female characters, but he does such a good job. So I've been curious about his earlier series. I haven't read the Lotus War series, and I recently picked up book 1. I haven't read it yet, but they had book 2 on sale, Kinslayer. It's a trilogy, and I think this is like Japanese steampunk, which is cool, with like demon slaying and stuff, and I don't know. I want to read more of him. I don't know if I'll like the series, but so far I've been really loving a lot of what I've read by him, so I was really happy to pick this up. And this was $3. I mean, so can't pass that Okay. Oh, next. I'm really happy that I picked this up. I've been eyeing it for a while, but I didn't want to get it until it was really on sale. Okay, Alex Najar says, he's great with his writing style, but the dark parts creep me out. Can't sleep. Yeah, okay, so this is the thing with J. Kristoff. It is very dark, so it's not going to be for everyone. I kind of love it, but yeah, it's on the darker end. Especially, I would say try Lifelike. It's not quite as much that way because it's a YA series, but the Nevernight Chronicles, they're very adult and they're very dark and violent. I kind of love it, but yeah, it's not going to be for everyone. Hi, Terrell. Thank you. Happy holidays to you as well. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm still like getting a little bit over a cold, but the next book, so this is one I keep seeing everywhere. I'm so happy I finally got it because it was on sale. This is The Three-Body Problem by Cixin Liu, and this is, it won the Hugo Award. It's also a work of translated fiction, which I've been wanting to read more of, and I've heard such good things about it. This is some kind of a science fiction book, and I've heard really good things about it. So Kevin Vlogs is talking about writing on Wattpad. That's great. Yeah, I know a lot of people do. Go for it. I know that works out really well for some people. Where was I? Okay, so I ended up getting this for $4.47 with the 30% off. So I was really, really excited. I've been eyeing this, like I said, for quite a while, but I didn't want to pay a lot for it. So yeah, I've heard fantastic things. I don't know exactly what it's about. Okay, so it's Chinese science fiction, and let's see if I can get some idea of what it's about. The first volume of so it's part of a series set against the backdrop of China's Cultural Revolution with a secret military project establishing contact with aliens. Super interesting. Yeah, so I've heard great things about this. It won a Hugo Award. I'm really, really happy to have that in my collection. I've been, like I said, looking for it. All right, next is one I've kind of seen this series around. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I just think the covers are really pretty, and I don't know. Tell me if you've read any of these. This is The Shadow Queen by C.J. Redwine. There's several books in this series. I do know that you can read them as standalones. They're all set in the same world but follow different characters, so you don't have to have read them in order. I don't know if this is the first one in the series. I'm really not sure. Let me see. Maybe? The Wish Granter might be the first one. I'm really not sure which number this is in the series, but it is YA fantasy. I want to say it's fairy tale retellings, which I'm also very into. So I thought I would give it a try. It sounds fun. This one was $2.23, which I thought was really great. Oh, Brittany says, I've read the book. It's pretty good. Oh, great. So I'm glad somebody's read it. Awesome. So yeah, I've heard some things about it, but I've never read anything by her, and she keeps coming out with books in the series. I've been curious. All right, speaking of authors that I've been curious to read, this is not in my wheelhouse, but I know some people really, really love this author, so I thought since this book sounded a little interesting, I would give it a try. This is a Casey West book. She is well known for YA contemporary romance, which I don't read a lot of, but this is called By Your Side. I can't remember why this one sounded interesting to me, but like of the books they had available, this one sounded like maybe I'd be interested. So I thought it might be worth it to try her out since I know she's beloved. Books and Lala really likes her. What is this one about? Autumn is locked in the library for a weekend with a boy. Okay, this is why I thought it was interesting. It's a boy and girl locked in a library together across a weekend. So that locked in thing seems like it might be fun. So yeah, tell me if anybody's read that one. I haven't read any Casey West, but I thought it might be fun to try. Oh, and By Your Side was $2.23. Terrell Bellinger says Casey West books are cute summer reads. Yeah, well, and this is what I've heard, but it's not an area that I've read as much. Alex and Jar, my biggest dream, locked in a library, right? Yes, I mean, if you're gonna be locked somewhere, especially if there's snacks, then you're really set, and a coffee machine, you could just live there, you know? It'd be great. So, yeah. Okay, I don't know if like one of my children is coming in, or, oh yeah, I think so. Hi! Okay, bye. like the problem of going live with small children. They're like, time for them to go to bed. My husband grabbed him. All right, I'm sorry. Next book. This just sounded really fun. The Heir and the Spare by Emily Albright. I know this kind of stuff is usually sort of trash, but it's really entertaining. I don't know if anybody else is into this kind of thing. This one, and it's like a hardcover. Oh, okay, we're gonna say hi. Come here. Hold on. Guys. You wanna say hi?
Hi.
Hi. You need to go to bed. What?
No.
Were you eating something? You have like food on your face. All right, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye.
See you guys later. Go see Daddy. Okay? Oh boy. Are you gonna take that? Okay, go see Daddy. Sorry, guys. The hazards of doing a live stream with children. Go see Daddy. Good night. He took the Daniel Tiger books. I guess those are gonna be a hit. Okay, so The Heir and the Spare. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. How much was this? This one was $4.89. It's a hardcover, so I thought that was pretty good. And I mean, it's about an American girl that goes to England and falls for a boy that turns out to be a prince. So like, it's been done, but it's fun. So if I need something light, thank you. Yeah, I think he's pretty cute too. It's just like, he's sitting over in the corner of the room now, opening up the Daniel Tiger books. You know, at least we're creating readers in this household. It's a good thing. Okay, next is something I'm curious to read. I know this is terrible, I haven't read it. Terrell says, the premise for The Heir and the Spare reminds me of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Yes, I think that's kind of the idea. I feel like there's been a lot of books with that sort of premise written recently, and yes, I think that's kind of why they're coming out. But it's fun. I enjoy that sort of thing. So, sorry, I'm like trying to look at my invoice to find, here we go. Okay, so this was like $4.47. This is Coraline by Neil Gaiman. I've not seen the movie. I've not read the book. I've read several books by him. Oh! Okay, this is the graphic novel. Here comes my 4-year-old. Oh, you know what? You guys can have that, but I'm doing a video right now. Can you go tell Daddy?
What is this?
Did your brother take the books out? It's some Daniel Tiger books. You want to come say hi? Kevin says he's eating candy.
No thanks.
Okay, see you later. Good night.
See you sooner.
This is such a mess. I totally should have waited till they like went to bed to do this, but whatever. It'll be fine. So Coraline, guys, I haven't seen the movie, haven't read the book, and apparently this is not the book. This is a graphic novel, which I did not realize I should have read. That's fine. I can read the graphic novel. I want to read the book. I'm curious about it, but I guess now I have the graphic novel. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. That was not what I thought it was going to be, but that's fine. So Alex says she loves Coraline. The book was my childhood and the movie still creeps me out. Interesting. So I've heard it's really creepy. I have read a couple things by him. Probably my favorite is The Ocean at the End of the Lane, which is another sort of childhood story, and that reminded me a lot of the way it felt to me to be a child, even though like the specifics of the story were not at all my childhood. I don't know, I like the way he writes stuff. I think it's interesting. So the next one was one that I decided I needed to own because I loved this book so much. I actually listened to it on audio, but I really, really loved this. This is The Beautiful Ones by Silvia Moreno Garcia. So Kevin asked if I've watched The Mist. I have not seen The Mist. I don't know anything about it. So guys, I really, really love this. I read it a couple months back and now I want to read more from her. And I feel like not that many people know about this, but it's beautiful. It's kind of an interesting mix of, I don't know, it sort of feels like you're reading a blend of Jane Austen and the Bronte sisters, but with a little bit of a more modern twist, even though it's not actually modern. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's got like a hint of magical realism, but it's really more sort of the drama of courting and stuff. So Crimson vibes meet Sherlock Holmes and Jane Austen. Oh, that's really interesting, Carle. Yeah, I could kind of see that because there's a little bit of a creep factor. There's a romance. It's got some dark factors to it, but it's also really about like the rules of society, and I just really enjoyed it. So Brittany says, try M for Magic by Neil Gaiman. Oh, okay. I haven't read that one. Thank you for the recommendation. But yeah, anyway, so I'm really happy to have this. I think I will probably reread it. It's so, and look, it's like super pretty. And I want to read more by her. This one was $4.12 for a hardcover, which I thought was a really, really great deal. I just think it's a beautiful book. And along with that, because I want to read more from this author, so Kevin says, The Mist is a great movie. Oh, okay. Don't watch it with your children. Interesting. Yeah, I don't watch, and the thing is too, I'm always really behind on movies. There's always more things that I want to watch than I end up having time. I guess because I read a lot, so that ends up being like taking precedence often. Although I am watching some things. On Netflix right now, The Haunting of Hill House, and I'm not really into horror, but this is like really good. My husband called it This Is Us with Ghosts, and I think that is a pretty on point description. I really like it a lot. But this was like $6. This is another Silvia Moreno Garcia, Certain Dark Things. And I think this one is about like Latin American vampires. So that sounds cool. And I loved Beautiful Ones. I think all of her books have like a hint of magical realism to them. So I want to read more from her. And I'd been kind of eyeing both of those books, so when they went on sale for Black Friday, I picked them up, which was great. It's funny. I actually have a book haul filmed from November that has been sitting and not gone up, but these books just came today, so you guys are getting like books that came earlier on YouTube, which is kind of funny. All right, the next one, this one was $1.19, so I decided to take a chance on it. I have heard mixed things about this. Some people really liked it, some people were not impressed. This is The Girl at Midnight by Melissa Gray, and it is another YA fantasy. It was really inexpensive for like $1.20, so I thought I would try it. It's set in New York City, but with these different magical creatures, I think, and this human girl lives with like bird people or something. So I've heard mixed things. I know Leanna wasn't a huge fan. Kevin asks if I've watched The Walking Dead. Yes. Yeah, we love The Walking Dead. I haven't watched this season because I had mixed feelings about last season. So tell me how it is. Terrell says The Girl at Midnight reminds me of Shadowhunters. That's interesting. So I love the Shadowhunters. I love that world. This is why I decided to give it a chance, because I was like, maybe I will end up liking it. I don't know. And perhaps if I don't go in with very high expectations, I will enjoy it. That seems to be the consensus that I've been hearing. I don't know. We'll see. All right, I have 2 more books in my order. The first one was for $5.24. Interesting. So Kevin says that for Walking Dead, Angela King fixed the show. Feels like seasons 1 through 5 again. Oh, well, that is high praise. Okay, we might try it then. We've been watching Walking Dead for years. My husband and I both are really into it. And I'm not really into, it's another one of those things where I'm not really into zombie things so much, but it's, especially early on, it's such a character-driven show, and it's really about the characters and their relationships with each other and the way they survive in this world, and I love it. It's so good. I like character-driven things, which I think is why I like some of the books that I like. Speaking of which, character-driven things and, you know, pretty writing. Anne Marie McLemore, I want to read more of. This is Wild Beauty. I don't actually know what this is about exactly, but it's really pretty. She writes just this lush prose with magical realism, and I read Blanca y Roja recently, which is her newest book, and I loved it. It was just beautiful, so it's making me kind of want to dive into her backlist, and so this was really, really good sale. It was $5.24, and it's such a pretty book. So I want to read more from her. And look, it's like green underneath. It's really stunning. So again, I think she is a writer that is not going to be one for everyone because her writing is very flowery and it's more character driven and it's more about sort of falling into the world. It's not driven by plot. So some people are not into that, but I really enjoy it. Carle says she always writes good and diverse contemporary stories with a dash of magical realism. Yeah, absolutely. There's always magical realism in it, and I definitely recommend Blanca y Roja. That one was 5 stars for me, and there is diversity in it. There's a gender fluid character in Blanca y Roja, and I've never read a gender fluid character before. Do I ship Jesus and Aaron? Oh gosh, see, I'm really bad at character names. I know obviously who Jesus is in Walking Dead. Aaron. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe. Huh. I hadn't thought about it. I guess he was like still Greek. Okay, I don't want to spoil people on The Walking Dead, but maybe. I hadn't thought of that. Interesting. All right, final book in the haul is one that I've heard from, who was it that I watched that said that she really, really loved it? Oh gosh, I can't remember, but there's a booktuber who was raving about this book, and so I picked it up. This was like $6.29 with the sale, which is why I grabbed it. This is An Unkindness of Magicians by Kat Howard. And again, I don't really know what it's about, except that it is urban fantasy. Oh, also set in New York, so that's fun. I generally like stuff like that. But one of the booktubers I follow was raving about this and saying it's like one of her favorite fantasy books she's read this year. So we will see. I picked that up. All right, there you go. Can you pick a criminally underrated Madeleine L'Engle book you wish would deserve more praise on BookTube? Oh man, good question. It's been a long time since I've read much Madeleine L'Engle. I went through a phase when I was a teenager, like a long, long time ago, where I read a lot of Madeleine L'Engle. And yeah, I mean, I think that entire series is really good. And she has some other books that I read as well. I can't think of a specific one right now. So Kevin said I should try and read Renegades. You know, I did read Renegades, and I think I gave it 3 stars. It was like, it was really long. I don't know. I've been on the fence about whether to try Arch Enemies. I might pick it up and see how I feel. Yeah, no, if Unkindness of Magicians sounds good, give it a try. I'm curious to see how I feel about it. So yeah, it was a lot of books that I've been kind of eyeing for a while and waiting on because, you know, the difference between paying like $7 and $5 for a hardcover like makes a big difference. And so with the Black Friday sale, I ended up picking up a few extra things. So yeah, that is all the unboxing I have. If anybody has any other questions, feel free to ask since I'm on here. Husband is handling bedtime, so hopefully we won't have more children interrupting things. Terrell says, I haven't read as much fantasy lately, more into contemporary mood. Oh, cool. I mean, I think that's great. It's funny, whereas I am supposed to be participating in a readathon right now, 'Tis the Season-a-thon, and all of the books that were on my TBR for that were contemporary romances, like contemporary Christmas romances, and I have not been in a contemporary mood at all. So I keep, like, I read one book, it was like a really short one, and it just, I don't know, and then I've been like kind of reading another one, but I keep being like, yeah, but I'd rather read fantasy right now, so I don't know. Guys, I think I'm finding that I have to be really picky about contemporary romance. I just am not, I'm not into that much of it. Like, there are some authors I enjoy. Alyssa Cole is good. But this is the thing. She writes issue books. So it's a romance, but she also uses it as a platform to address issues like, for example, women in STEM or adult ADHD or other things. And so I like that. I like having some more substance, unless I just really love the characters and they're snarky and entertaining. Anyway. Side note there, but okay, I should probably end this, but thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It was really fun. Okay, Terrell asks if I could bring a Game of Thrones character. Oh, okay, guys, I have never seen Game of Thrones. I read the first 2 books a long time ago. I haven't watched, it's like, I don't know. I don't know that I can handle any, like, HBO shows are always a problem for me because they have so much, like, nudity and sex in them that's, like, integral to the plot, and I don't know, I just have a hard time with that, and, yeah. but I did enjoy the first couple books to some extent, but they're like the incest guys, ugh, I don't know. But I know it's wildly popular. So, all right, I'm going to sign off. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It was really fun. For those of you who are watching this later, like, subscribe, talk to me in the comments down below. Question of the day. Tell me if you did any Black Friday shopping or got good deals for entry into my bi-monthly giveaway in the comments once this goes up on my channel. Hope you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you all later.